Shalom. Shalom on this full moon Shabbat. It's a full moon Shabbat and lunar eclipse. So, powerful stuff. This is my third time trying to make this video. And so, this is the last time I'm going to try. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come out. I'm sure it's going to come out. Um, so let's start with the fact that we still have not only do we still have some retrograde planets, but we also have the new retrogrades. On top of this eclipse and the full moon being in Aquarius, which is powerful enough. So not only is this full moon in Aquarius, can you see it up there? But then we have all the retrogrades with it. One of the biggest and most important ones that people seem to be focusing on is the Mars retrograde. Um, really, um, I think that it's important that people focus on the good things that a retrograde can certainly bring, rather than the negative, because as we should all know by now, what you focus on grows. Okay, so you don't want to feed the fears. You want to feed the good or the new or the solution. Okay, so starting with the Aquarian energy. Okay, extremely important. We're dealing with this is just some of them. Going quickly over some stuff. The Aquarian energy. So if you're an Aquarius, whether it's in your sun, your ascendant, your moon, Venus, where it's just strongly in one of those areas, then of course this full moon is you're going to feel it more than any other sign. In addition to Aries's, Leos, um, we still have the Saturn retrograde, which is all about discernment and decision making. We still have the Neptune one, which is all about being careful um, with delusions and escapism. Definitely good for going back to dreams. Okay, that have not been completed. So you can go back into the dreams and work on those dreams so that you can eventually take them forward. Ideas, revising. Okay, but being careful with just not escaping into addictions, whether it's to people, attachments. When it comes to Pisces, attachments can be a thing, addictions, but those addictions don't necessarily have to be to toxins. It can be to people and things. With this Aquarian energy, then with such strong Aquarian energy and this Mars in retrograde, then we do have to be careful with toxicity then. So we will be dealing with maybe breaking through addictions, okay, whether it's to toxin chemicals, cigarette drinking, alcohol, weed, and anything like that, pills, anything, okay, anything that will alter your thinking or your understanding, okay, because of chemicals or that sort of thing. Um, so it's a good time um, to also do checkups on the vehicles and the cars. Make sure everything's running okay. Wearing our seatbelt. Okay, I heard of a few things today that did not surprise me because of the whole Aquarian thing. Aquarius rules the vehicles, transportation, whether it's a skateboard, a boat, an airplane, um, or a car, or even your own body as like spiritual vehicle. Okay, it rules consciousness, cosmic consciousness. People get a little intimidated when they hear that, but really that's nothing more than vast thinking or understanding that everything you do, I'm sorry, that you think, do or say has a consequence, right? That can affect not just you, but your environment and even the ecosystem. So not just you, but your family, your friends, everyone around you. So Aquarius is asking us, when this full moon comes around, it's asking us to be more vigilant, to be more aware, okay, to become conscious, okay, that what we're doing and thinking is having an impact in our lives. When you combine this with a retrograde in Mars, then you have to be careful, because with Mars can come impulsiveness, war, fights, with Aquarius, then it can be sudden and unexpected things that you were not expecting and it suddenly happen. So yeah, things such as even like a war breaking out. Okay, it doesn't have to be a world war, but it can be like a geographical one, like even like volcanoes, earthquakes, the earth getting a little crazy because of it being a fire retrograde in Mars. Then I would say something more like with fire, like volcano activity and that sort of thing. Because we have an eclipse, and obviously it could be within this timing, but it could go on for the next 6 months, 40, 90 days, okay? So the thing is that it's not just for now. In fact, look at how, because it rules transportation, I'm going through transportation issues, yet I'm being very cautious in what I'm doing because um, I want to make sure that if I'm going back to wheels and the whole Aquarian thing, that I think of it and then that I do it, meditate upon it and go carefully. But the fact that Mars is retrograde, you see, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad because I haven't had a brand new car or a car I've made a payment for a while. So then the going backwards into that would not necessarily be a bad thing, as some may take or think. Okay, yes, when it's a new thing, but good for when you're going backwards to revise and finish something that was not finished. So in this case, I might wait because it will be a new car. Okay. Um, if it was a used one that I was already looking at or a car that I was already looking at, that's a different thing. But I mean, all this stuff is amazing, but it correlates and it just really, I mean, it does have an effect on your daily life. The stars are, it's in scripture, it's all in scripture. Christianity plain, but this is all in the book, okay, including this full moon here and watching for these blood moons that are nothing more than eclipses, and that we're told in the scriptures that are time to watch out because things could come about around those times. Okay, so we're supposed to stay vigilant and definitely pay attention to these energies so that we can work with them. Okay, we're not to become obsessed with the planets and the moon, okay, but to honor their creator. Okay, and how the creator obviously, made these to either communicate somehow to us or channel, information to us through our feelings and our bodies and minds, and our environment. But there's definitely correlations that can be made, between the 12 disciples tribes and the 12 houses. I could go on for a while, but that's something that, we could do another video on. Great timing for that, things of higher consciousness, discussions of that sort of thing, making groups about it, maybe communities of higher consciousness, permaculturing, and that sort of thing. um, let's see what else. I mentioned, okay, detoxing. Okay, great timing for detoxing, for going back into the, physical health, maybe a fitness program, because of, of the whole Mars thing. Then, going back and maybe starting something you didn't finish, like maybe a routine of a workout and that sort of thing. Um, let's see. Music, okay, instruments, okay, dancing, feeling music to your core and using it, as a therapeutic thing. Being very cautious of the lyrics that you're listening to, that you let your children listen to. Um, um, Using music, okay, making mantras, and please don't be religious and freak out when I say mantras if you're a Christian or something like that. Listening to this, when I mean mantra, I mean, create a sentence and hum it, sing it in your, and it can be to Yahweh, it can be, to the, um, towards your goal, towards your relationship. Gratitude, okay, becoming aware. Remember, this whole Aquarian thing is about becoming aware of those around you that you need to be grateful for because they have been there for you, because they have made a difference in your life. I want to see that moon, so that it's just, gratitude is a game changer. Okay, so let's become more aware of the power of gratitude in our lives. um, let's see. um, I wanted to do a card for each tribe. Okay, so let's start with the tribe of Aries. Holy Spirit of Yahweh, I ask that you please give us something here, something clear that that will give hope or motivation to each and every one of the tribes. So starting with the tribe of Aries, the angels are saying, and this is perfect for an Aries, especially with this Mars retrograde, okay, because you may be freaking out about, maybe, I don't know, just physical things or your appearance and such. with this Aquarius thing that's like a mirroring, okay? And so it's telling you, stop, Aries is, okay? Just, it's okay to be different. Enjoy being unique and different. Why do you want to be boring and be like everybody else? So, just, be thankful for the fact that you're unique, okay? Just be yourself. For the tribe of Taurus, um, you're getting the using music, okay? Music for manifesting, okay? Taurus's rule, manifestation in the way of material things, okay? Among many other things, but it doesn't surprise me that they got a card of manifestation and they're telling you, Taurus, it may be a good time to invest in, an application like Spotify and listening to good quality music, okay, and watching the lyrics and just invest in good music, okay? Create a mantra or, a sentence that you hum or sing to manifest things into your life that you desire, okay? For the house of Gemini, the twins, Geminis, your prayers are being listened to and they're going to be answered, okay? It may not even be in the way that you expect, but it will be answered and it will be good, okay? So trust, okay, that you are being listened to and keep praying, okay? Don't lose hope and continue to pray because prayers are powerful, they're listened to, and they will be answered, okay? For the house of Cancer, friendship, okay? Appreciate your sisters, the sisterhood, okay? And female friends, whether you're male or female. What you're being told is that as a Cancer, that maybe you need to hang out more with your girlfriends, okay, and not be so focused on your partner, okay. Um, that you may need more girl time, okay, or if you're a male, that maybe you should give the females in your life a little bit more attention, your mother, for example, or something like that, and her friends, or hanging out with female friends, um, um, friends and emotions, friends and creativity. Um, but mostly, I get a sense here of appreciating your female friends, okay? It is the house of Cancers, and for those of you of the sign of Cancers, you're being told to nurture your relationships or your friendships, okay? And to get out and hang out with friends, okay? Especially female friends. Um, for the tribe of Leo, you're going to be getting a surprise, which doesn't surprise me, okay, because we're in that Leo time. I forgot to mention it. It's my time. My birthday's next week. I'm a lion with an Aries moon. So this eclipse and this full moon is very strong for me, and I'm expecting great things from it, okay, nothing negative. I'm being very cautious, and so I love this because this applies to me. This is telling me, okay, that there's a surprise coming, so I'm going to embrace it, okay. It's going to be a good surprise. For those of the tribe of Virgo, you're being told that you will benefit from daily meditation. Why? Because Virgos rule daily routines. So when you make the correlation, it's obvious that you need to create a new daily meditation routine. Okay, meditation is a great alternative to medication. It's just wonderful for your overall health. Okay, which Virgos rule. For the house of Libras, my tribe of Libras. Libras, okay, it will be a good time for you to try something new, especially in the area of your relationships and partnerships. If things are getting a little boring, maybe you should try something different, possibly something that you haven't done before, and you maybe expected, or thought or think that you can do or would like, but you may be surprised how much you like it, okay? That's how I felt about yoga before I tried it many years ago. I'm a little bit hyperactive, and when I saw it from far away, I thought, that looks a little boring. I don't know if I can do that, and I love it to this day. I became a teacher and a minister of it, and I'm very passionate about it and what it's done for me. But anyhow, if you're a Libra, try something new, okay? Whether it's by yourself or with your partner, okay? To my Scorpions, okay, the tribe of Scorpio, this is perfect for you, okay, because with Scorpio come endings and new beginnings, and with the emerging card, what you're being told is that the best is yet to come, that you're still like the bud of a flower that hasn't even bloomed yet. So there's definitely a new beginning coming for you, Scorpions, okay? Embrace it, okay? Hopefully this will be a new beginning filled with, a sense of higher consciousness that leads you to your purpose, okay? In this life, okay? And the fact that all that pain and, beatings that you've taken are for regeneration. And this is just great timing for you, okay? Which is why it doesn't surprise me that you're getting emergent, okay? The best is yet to come for you. For my Sagittariuses, my I relate them to the tribe of Benjamin for some reason, but you go ahead and make your own correlations. So, Sagittarius says you're being told to wait, okay? So, if there's something new that you want to do, it may be a good time to wait. Maybe because of all these retrogrades, maybe you wanted to take or book a new trip or something like that. If it's a new trip, don't. If it's going back to something, in a place that you've been to before, it may not be a bad idea to book it, but not for right now, okay? You are being advised to wait so that the end result is better, okay? You can apply that to trips, um, um, traveling, maybe communication messages, okay, and that sort of thing. House of Capricorn, my Capricornians, you're getting brothers and sisters. What this means is that, okay, the House of Capricorn is very vast, and I'm trying to think of what, you may be asked to do here with this, and it's to use discernment maybe in how you're looking at your brothers and sisters, maybe um, to use discernment and maybe not be so harsh and focus on the past and the things that happened in the past. And when it comes to your siblings, to feed those relationships and focus on the good instead of the bad. Okay, stop focusing on on what happened in the past with your siblings, if they're siblings or those you consider bros and sisters. Okay, um, if you don't have brothers and sisters in the flesh. But still, those that you consider brothers and sisters, okay, they're advising that you, again, that you look at the good in them. Stop focusing on their bad, okay, and just focus on the good and forget about the past and whatever might have happened that put strain in your relationships with your siblings or those, again, that you consider your homies. Okay. For the house of Aquarius, the 11th house, the tribe of Aquarius, you're getting self-employment. I love this. Aquarius says you're being told that it's time to work instead of working for others. You may want to consider not only being self-employed but also consider working online. Okay, this is something that I'm trying to do, and that I think is a wonderful thing that many people should consider because of the times. Okay, so Aquarius says consider, okay, self-employment and find a way to make money online. Okay, there are many ways that you can do so. Focus on what you're passionate and good about, on or good with, or what you're good with or you're passionate about, and try and make money with that. But there is, a lot of ways to make money online. I'm working on mine, okay? Find your thing and then work on that. The message here is not necessarily so much about working online. That's just my suggestion. The real message is it's time to work on your own. Aquarius says it's time to, stop making, money working for others and making them money when you could, obviously be making money on your own, okay? And just doing your own self-employment and entrepreneurship, and consider that, okay? For the house of Pisces, my dreamers, just be yourself, Pisces. Don't worry about what others think of you. Don't worry about others thinking that you might be a sensitive softie, okay? It's okay in this cruel world to be soft and to be an animal lover and a humanitarian. We need souls like that. So please do not, under any circumstances, change that about yourself because of what others may think. Continue to be yourself because you're needed, okay? People like you, compassionate, humble, humanitarians, people that love to help others are needed in this world. You're important, okay? So please continue to be that you are, okay? Because you are unique and you are needed, okay? You need to embrace that. Okay, that's all for now. If you want a personal um, consultation, I'm not supposed to do business. This is not about business, okay? On Shabbat, you don't do business. But if you have questions about anything, okay, through the mothership, PR, if it comes up like that in Puerto Rico, or Tricia Valiente in Facebook, um, or through here if you can, through the comments, okay? I will put my email and my contact information in the link. Namaste, okay? I salute and say hello to the light in you that's within us all. And shalom, okay? May the peace of our Creator Yahweh be with you all. Shalom.